Welcome to first Leetcode problem 2 sum. It falls under category easy. Given an array of integers, numbers array, and integer target 9. Written indices. Here indices, it is plural form of index. Index is singular noun. It has two plural forms, indexes and indices. So we have to return indices of the two numbers. Here our target is 9. When you add 2 plus 7 in the given array, you can meet our target. So we have to return their indices. In the given array, the respective index for this element is 0, for 7 1. So you have to return output as 0 comma 1, as they are asking to return as indices. In the next statement, you may assume that each input would have exactly one solution. To meet our target in the given array, there is only one possible solution, that is 2 plus 7. You don't find any other equivalent pair to meet our target. For example, when you add any other pair, you won't get our required target element. You may not use the same element twice. For example, if our target is 4, you can add 2 twice to meet our target. But in the problem statement, the condition is you should not use same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. In this case, our answer is 0 comma 1, but here in the statement we can return in any order. So you can return 0 comma 1 or 1 comma 0. First, let's understand its brute force approach, which is less efficient. So the given array 2, 7, 11, 15. So from this array, we get our two numbers I, j equal to our target. This is number will get by the outer loop. This number will get by the inner loop. Outer for loop int I equal to 0, I less than n is length of the array, which is 4 here, I plus plus. So the inner for loop int j equal to I plus 1. Why I'm writing I plus 1 here is, see in first iteration 2, 7, 11, 15. This number 2 will pick by the outer for loop. This 2 will compare with the remaining elements in the array. So which are picked by the inner for loop j. We should not use here j equal to I, because in the question they clearly mentioned we should not use same element twice to get our target. If for example target is 4, we should not use 2 plus 2. That is why I am writing here I plus 1. So this ensured that each pair should be unique. J equal to I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. So I am writing condition those numbers is equal to target or not. Number array I, number array j equal to target. This number from outer loop, this number from inner loop, checking with our target. If those two numbers equal to our target, return those two indices I comma j. So let's understand how this will work in each iteration. In first iteration, 2 is in the 2 is come from outer for loop, remaining numbers come from inner for loop till 4. It means that from 3, this out inner loop will break at 3. This loop also will break at 3. So the index for 2 is 0. It will start iterating from till year to year. 1, 2, 3. So the sum will be like 2 plus 7 Here 0 plus 2, 2 plus 11, 0 plus 3. Index, here I'm telling, here it is index, okay. Here it is sum, which is if condition, okay. 2 plus 15, 9, 13, 17. So in this case, if our target is 9, so we will get in the first iteration. So think that, for example, our target is not 13. Think that our target is 26. So in first iteration, still we did not get our target 26. Let's go to second iteration. Here 2 is completed, right? With all possible iterations, 2 is completed. Till we did not get our target. So now 2 is completed. Next remaining elements 7, 11, 15. So now the element 7 index is I. So I points to 1. So which is 1. So from 1 after that 1. So J will start from after that 1. So it will start from year to year. So 2, 3. 7 plus 11, 1 plus 2, 7 plus 11, 1 plus 3, 7 plus 15, which is 18, 22. Till we did not get our target. At last iteration, I started from 2 and after that J will start, right? So 3. 2 plus 3, uh, 2 plus 3, 11, 15, which is 26. So in this case, if target is 26, we get here the elements will compare 11 comma 15. So at last iteration we got our target. So in best case we get our target element in first iteration. In average case we get our target element in second iteration. In worst case you may require iterate, check all possible pairs in the array. So always we consider worst case in big O scenarios, right? So let's understand same in the code. So here I created a number array and target 9. So these two inputs I'm passing to some method. To some method is returning result. If it is written, it returns null, printing no indices. If it returns values, I'm printing those values here. Outer loop, it will bring one element, int I equal to 0, I less than nums array dot length, int j equal to I plus 1. So from next element it will start after I plus 1, j less than nums array dot length j plus plus. If nums array of I, nums array of j meet target, return those two indices. So here I'm creating array dynamically. That is why I'm using new keyword, creating array with the inputs I comma j, which are indices here. So if no indices found, return null. So in this case, 9 target. So 0 comma 1. First index 2 plus 7. 0 index 1 index 0 comma 1 should be output. 0 comma 1. Let's put target 26. So output should be 2 comma 3. 2 comma 3. So this is brute force approach. Let's understand its time brute force time complexity. So here n equal to 4, length of the array. So in each iteration, when I equal to 0, the number of iterations of inner loop is 3. So which is 4 minus 1. So n minus 1, 4 minus 1. So three iterations. So when I equal to 1, so number of iterations are 2. So 2 means 4 minus 2, which is n minus 2. So over the time, at last, so the iteration is just 1. So just look at this series like n minus 1. So the time complexity of total operations are n minus 2 till 1. So this is something like sum of n natural numbers, right? So the n natural numbers like 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3 till n. So its formula is n into n plus 1 by 2. So in the above time complexity, when you add them all together, so it is same like series 1 to n minus 1. So here the higher term is n, in our case n minus 1. So addition is anyway is fine, right? Forward or backward addition is same. So here our formula is, so just here higher term is n minus 1. So just replace n with n minus 1 here. N minus 1. So n minus 1 of plus 1 by 2. So here the total sum is cancel plus 1 minus 1. So now n into n minus 1 by 2. So it comes to n square minus n by 2. So in big O notation, we don't consider constants. So that's why I'm removing 1 by 2 and lower order terms minus n. So we are concerned only higher order terms in big O notation. So the time complexity is n square, which is quadratic time complexity. So the solution to optimal approach. Here we use hash map in the optimal approach. For example, the target is 9. So by using for loop, we iterate each element one after one from this array. So the first element is 2. We subtracting first element from target. So the result is 7. So the result we check in the hash map. Is 7 is available in the hash map. If it is available, get that index. So we have the complement number and its current number. So this index and this index, if you return, so we get our answer. So let's understand by taking one example. The target number is 26. So by using for loop, I'm iterating one after one element. So target minus first element 2. So the result is 24. Take the complement. Here the complement number is 24. So which is the second number we have to find, because this is first element, this is second element. If you add these two numbers, we get our target, right? So for then we have to check whether 24 is available in the hash map or not. As it is first iteration, this 24 is not available in the hash map. So add the element which is coming from array, which is 2, right? So add this element into the hash map with the respective index. So the index for 2 is 0, right? Index and number will be useful for further reference. I will tell you how it is useful. So in the next iteration, 26, the next element is 7. 26 minus 7, it is 19. So check, is 19 available in the hash map or not? No, it is not available. So insert 7 into hash map. 7 and its index is 1. So in next iteration, we get an element 11. 26 minus 11, it is 15. Check, is 15 available in the hash map? No. So insert 11 into the hash map and its index is 2. So in fourth iteration, the next element is 26 minus 15. So the result is 11. So check is 11 is available in the hash map. Yes, 11 is available in the hash map and its index is 2. So current element and its complement number index. Its index is 2 and 15 index is 3. So the target element is 26. When you add 11 plus 15, the result will be 26. So the indexes are 2 and 3. So the indices are 2 comma 3. So let's understand same in the code. Taking one for loop to iterate each element in the array. Int I equal to 0. I less than nums array dot length. I plus plus. So I'm subtracting each element from the target. So you will get complement number. So complement number means which is our second element. So the first element will be one of the element in the array. Int number array of I. So subtracting from our target. So we check that complement number is available in the hash map or not. If so, first we need to create hash map, right? Hash map. So key is integer, value also integer. Map equal to new hash map. Check is that complement number available in the hash map or not. Map dot contains key. Checking that number and passing that number to this method to check in the hash map. If it is available, I'm preparing integer array return new. I'm creating this array dynamically, so I'm using new keyword int array. So we need two indexes, right? The first index is map dot get complement number index. So complement number will have one index in the hash map, right? So you will get that index here, and the next index is current numbers index, which is I. Else if it map doesn't contain this key, add that value in the hash map for further reference. Map dot put number array the number and its index I. So if no pair found in the hash map, I'm preparing one empty array, empty integer array, return new int array. There are no indexes, so just empty array. So I'm just created a number array and target, passing it to some method, and it is returning result. If it returns null, we don't print any value. If it returns indices, we print those indices here. So this is to some logic by using hash map. Let's execute this. So we got 0 comma 1, so as target 9. So let's understand by giving target 26. Target 26, the result will be 2 comma 3. So the result is 2 comma 3. Let's put this code in the Leetcode and see this execution. It got submitted successfully. Let's understand its time complexity. We are using only one for loop. So the given n number of input array, its size n. So we are using only one for loop. So the time complexity is big O of n. So it will iterate n number of elements in the array. Earlier, the brute force approach time complexity is big O of n square, which is quadratic time. Now the time complexity in the optimal approach is big O of n, so which is more efficient.